So, seems we're live.
Wanna fucking die?
Hell yeah!
Seriously, could you stop peeking in your fucking microphone every time you speak? You absolute fucking dildo.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Is
Oh
that
my
my
God.
fucking fault?
Bro,
Well,
it sounds
fucking
like you
just-
bring your mic halfway down your neck. Oh.
Bruh.
What was that?
Well,
Fuck me.
welcome to episode 12 of Winter's End. Left out in the cold. Where we last left off. I think we have someone for that, I suppose. Rags, do you want to do the favors or should I?
You should do it. I want to kind of avoid talking.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Okay,
Not Corona, leave him be.
Oh no.
fucking Corona.
This is officially the last time Rax plays before he dies, so
Wow.
press F in the chat.
Massive Fs. So, last time, the party basically looted the entire encampment of barbarians and then went on westward towards the entrance to hell. 1L. On their way, they found what can only be ascribed as a weird man cooking a fish. A fish dressed, ready to battle, screaming as he was being held over, well, the fire. After like a half-hour discussion about colors and just
Fairies.
and fairies, mostly, the barbarian had enough of it and just engaged in battle. Here we are. With the
Urban and the
robots.
migrants. How's your cannibal feel
Tully, it's gonna be your turn.
Well,
You have what seems to be a weird man who, well, like described, tried to cook a living being.
not
He's
sharing.
and not sharing. What do you do as he is lying unconscious before you?
Didn't we kill him?
Well, he's unconscious.
I thought we killed him to try and stop the golems.
At this moment, he is unconscious.
At this moment, he gets a great sword through his head.
So, coup de grace.
Man.
Coup de grace.
Standard
Coup de
action.
How do you,
Okay,
how do
let
you roll
me-
for I never rolled for coup de grace.
You automatically succeed on the hit, and
Roll damage.
you roll double the damage as it's automatically a crit.
Yeah.
And now I
See
have to
what
roll.
it is.
I have to roll saves. Okay.
I do see. Don't have power attack, sadly. Anyways, it would be fun. So, 4d6 plus 8. Just do I have anything else extra special to make this worse? Oh yeah, I forgot. I also have a secondary attack. Hit with the sword and bite.
Though only one attack can be done with the coup de grace, as it's a full round.
Okay. Please.
Though the trade-off is that it's basically double damage. Yeah, as you cut off his head with one foot, as you just see the man land in front of you, you make the right decision and you cut off his head. As you see his body crumple to dust.
I will use my swift action to spit on him.
Vampires.
spit out a kobold young.
It's spit on you.
Mm.
You don't know the way.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. That is your turn, Jib.
My name Jib.
Yes,
it's
Jib.
Your it's your boy Jib.
I'm now going to stick my head out of the ground to reassess the situation after I've just seen like a blade kind of enter the ground next to me. A kind of sheer LaBeouf-esque blood stain above it, and I'm just going to kind of poke my head up.
Bleeding through the ground at sheer LaBeouf.
Sorry,
Cutting off the
sorry,
head, shell the above, spitting on it, it's shell the above.
More question. When did the second fish get it?
Oh, that is his summon.
That's the
That's
big
his
one.
summon.
He summoned the big one last time. Hello?
My fishing rod.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
It does
we can hear-
blood magic. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right,
It's the weird blood magic fish.
Fucking.
Is there any way I could, like... Oh, wait, no. Right, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop out of the ground, and I'm going to kind of make my way... I'm just going to... Fuck it, I'm just going to bum slide it down. I'm just going to slide down here. So, 1, 2, 3, 20...
Just so you know, by the way, we're not fighting the fish.
Well, what are we fighting then?
The golems. That was one. The
I
first
don't
thing I was going
trust
to
the
say.
fish, man.
Did the golems change at all after Shia LaBeouf gets fucking head chopped off?
They seem to short for a moment, but nothing different seemed to be happening with the golems.
They're still in attack mode.
Why don't we just leave? Aren't golems slow as fuck?
I mean, yes, we can run. They'll never stop following us, though.
Yeah, it's zombie style. But we're just gonna be like constantly running away from these golems, kiting them around. Like I don't.
Yeah,
think
you know,
that's-
if they're slow enough,
goes
just
around.
keep away.
Yeah, just stay close enough so you can keep warm, and just far enough so you don't get hit by their fucking giant glaive. Yeah, that'd be great.
That reminds me of that other Little Ginger story, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna jump down. I'm gonna kind of like. Oh, I say jump. I'm not actually gonna jump. I'm gonna kind of like bum slide down and behind.
Jack.
Like a character.
Weird village man, and I'm just gonna kind of like. I don't know how steep is this?
It's 10 feet down,
Okay, so it is
and
what it is.
it's pretty deep and steep. Yeah.
Am I gonna have to? What kind of roll am I gonna make?
It's gonna be in. If you just
Oh,
take your
can I
time,
climb
it's
down?
not gonna be. Yeah, you can climb down. Just make a climb check.
Sure. Did I actually put stuff into climb, or it's just raw? Sorry, why do I need to even check? I'm just gonna go untrained strength.
No, you climb down rather easily.
Climbing is like digging, but going downwards or upwards.
Going sideways.
You sure about that?
It's basically just
It's
digging.
falling with style.
And
Man's
oh wait,
fallen into the ground.
oh, I should probably remove that because I'm now above ground. Is that just a big ice pool there?
Yeah.
Like a. Is there any way of judging how deep it would be?
Knowing your knowledge about that would require a knowledge nature check as well as just a regular perception check to see. Because, okay, to see if you actually can see how deep this shit is. Because, okay, you can see it from kind of a distance that is like 10 foot down, but ice does does refract the light going
So
through
it could
it.
basically be anything.
It can be anything.
Okay, here's my game theory. I want to communicate my game theory. I'm gonna lean down to Second Amendment man. I'm gonna kind of like explain that those golems look hot. Hot ice make water, and water hard to trudge through. Big brain.
Very true. Also, yeah,
And also big fish.
Chase DMA is at work until 6 PM Central Standard Time.
That's right.
Bruh.
Unfortunately.
6 p.m. Central Standard. That's and like, let's see, what time is it? 4.5 hours.
That's quite a
It's
while.
midnight. Well, fuck.
He's gonna be here today.
Sorry, Chase, but it's way too.
Poor choice.
Oh, Chase.
Rip chase.
That's a big set.
Oh well.
It's indeed a big side. Well then, is there anything else you want to do, Mr. Jib?
Yeah, are the golems actually hot, or are they just like RGB?
From what you can surmise from your party members, yeah, they're breathing fire. So they must be at least hot.
Yeah, so my big brain take is like get him in the water so that the fish man can, like, I don't know, fish him.
Bro, that's kind of racist.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to do?
There's not very much else I can do, to be honest.
Then we will go to the bard.
Alright, well, I guess if the golems are still acting up, which they are, right?
They seem to be acting up, as one of them seems to be readying another hit towards Zeke's.
Okay, what I'll do is, I believe I can make a full round action to use rapid shot to fire twice at the golem in the bottom right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see.
Also, where the fuck did Knocker go?
Don't know.
Knucker has disappeared. So sad.
I know it's an. Oh wait, he's coming back. Just take a moment, but continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a
Rapid shot.
double attack with rapid shot on this golem on the right hand side.
Okay.
So let
Yeah.
me get my numbers together. That is a 1d20 20 plus a 10 for ranged attack bonus. I do not lose for him being adjacent to a buddy. That is a strength adds for hit, right?
For ranged, it's a dexterity.
Dexterity. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is within. I think that's within 30 feet. Not quite. All right.
You can
So
always-
make sure I get all my stuff. Now, rapid shot is full round. That takes 2 away for
okay.
a 2 hit. I think because of Bardic Inspiration, that adds 2 again. So
So you nullified the penalty.
yeah, pretty much. So let's give this 2 shots here. I think that's all I've got.
Oh. They're both a hit.
Excellent. All right. So damage will be a 1d8. Gotta reset all my numbers. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus that's the strength. 2 for that, and I think that will be good. So let me do 2 of those.
Okay. And that's dealt a decent amount of damage towards the robots.
Robots.
Keep in mind you can still do a swift action if wanted, seeing that they are counted as free actions.
Yeah, well then I will go ahead and I will move myself 5 foot closer to him. I can do that, right?
Yep, that's
Alrighty.
okay. Next up. Jack. You can suddenly see the tent next to you move.
Oh, nice. Da-da-da-da.
Bitch! Point blank shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna roll a perception on it.
As it's his turn.
What?
As you see the crazed man walk out of the tent.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's a double. It's like prestige.
It's a shy surprise.
Ugh.
As he is going to do, as a standard action, what is your CMD?
19.
Okay. He's gonna do a dirty trick.
Good.
Okay, for the next 3 turns, you're blinded.
Can I not counter that weird thing?
Do you have anything that can counter a maneuver?
What's your CMD?
Another. And, well, 19, that's it.
His
Sorry.
CMB is a plus 13.
And also, you can use counters against movers.
Oh, well, I'll pop me a deflected shot counter then, if that's okay.
No, 'cause that's counted, isn't it?
Okay, you will have to hit a 28
Okay.
for this one.
Do it.
He rolled kinda fucking high on this one.
You have to kill all the dirt he throws in your face.
Alright, I will go for. How much damage you can beat? 28?
28.
Oh, fuck me. Well, I'm not even going to bother with a conviction because I doubt I'm going to beat that. No.
As he just grabs something from the tent and he starts blowing it into your eyes.
Fucking actual mega fucking Sheila with dirty brick.
As with this, an icon will. There we go. As he's now gonna make a run for it.
I see. You're mighty
that-
close there, Mr. Shire.
He was thinking. As he starts running towards one of the other tents, you can just hear him scream. You can just hear him scream. The fairies! It's always those fairies! Jack,
Oh yeah,
your
you
turn.
possibly be working with the fairies.
So, I know
Nice.
what wide rangey things and stuff like that. What about stuff that's like a line and shit like that?
Sorry?
What about things that are lit area effect, but it's like a line as opposed to like a big wide cone sort of thing?
There are line attacks, yeah.
Like,
But
do they
what
get
about
big, do they get big penalties and stuff like that the same way that regular attacks do, or is it more like a wide range attacky sort of thing?
A line affects everything in a line.
Yeah, it just depends what you're using, because you are blind. You can't see. So you don't know where the fuck he is.
That's fine. Well, he did start running away. Where's he got? Look, I'm going to roll a perception. I get a 29 to hear where he runs off after he blows that shit in my face.
Can I, as a free action, shout
6 words.
who your... just give me at your... Naka is looking down here, yeah? So it's 12 o'clock.
Well, what do I hear when I roll the perception of a guy that just ran away from me?
You hear him running southwest.
I assume... Do we have clocks in this universe?
Basic clocks, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
imagine
basically at your 1, you know, when the army says at your 1 o'clock.
Because the other thing is as well, it's snow, so I'll be able to hear his fucking feet crunching on it.
Yeah, but you notice you hear multiple.
And
You know,
limbs.
everybody's moving. I just shout out the top of my lungs.
At your 1 o'clock.
okay.
You can
Alright, so
you can now know his general direction. There will still be penalties, of course.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it anyway, just at irritation. And I've never used this one before, because it's still the most recent fucking thing I've ever got. And I'm gonna pop, just to make sure how it works, because all my shit get fucking reset there when my computer fucking blue screen, so give me a moment. Okay. I am gonna fucking launch a lance of power directly in the direction of that dude, which hits everything in a 30-foot line that I'm aiming.
Okay. Though there will be. He will be having concealment.
Okay.
In a 30-foot line, so it only hits him, not the golems. Okay. Well then, high or low?
High.
That's a hit.
Dab. Okay, so that's
Dab.
right. So that's 5d6 with no bonuses. I don't think. Doesn't take into my guns and stuff.
You've heard of the blind swordsman. Now get ready for the blind gun.
Satoichi.
And what's it called? Since Earth is my active thing, acid spray also creates a greasy oil slick, causing creatures who fail their reflex saves to drop items they are holding as if affected by the grease. It's not holding anything, so is there even any point in checking for that?
I did roll.
Oh.
And oh dear.
Did you roll a 1?
Yes.
But these hands fall off.
Let me check. Let me check.
Beard falls off. He drops the hero, not dividers flag.
Excellent era.
Oh boy!
It's almost 420, yeah?
Oh wow. Ugh.
Okay, yeah. For everyone who can see him, he just starts glowing a weird purple.
Oh shit, what weird stuff is he doing now?
Look out, Shia LaBeouf. As he takes the full blow of an acid attack. So you're going London.
London
So you're,
represent.
I want to say you were going London style, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
It seems you loaded acid shot by accident.
The little fish guy is just gonna look at what happened and just, hey, big one. Can you do anything? As he just looks at the summon just
Blood.
as you start seeing the blood from the man's wounds start to bubble upwards into the air.
You just got the bubbles coming out of his wound.
Bubbles of blood.
Just floating out of his wounds into the air.
Yep.
That's fucking weird as fuck.
As he is gonna take
Bubbles made of blood that Shia LaBeouf.
14 bleed damage.
Bleeding on the floor, it's Shia LaBeouf.
Bubbles in the air due to Shia LaBeouf.
I'm dead means
Okay.
fuck off.
Asterios.
Okay. Asterios sees the man who fucking died earlier on. Is like not standing not that far from him. Or at least walking past him. Asterios is a little bit confused. But then again, this man has been nothing but confusing this entire time. So Asterios is going to do what Asterios is best. He's going to step over here and try to hit the thing. And a 5-foot step. 5-foot step, then natural dealer.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. No bonus. Okay. Let me see. Nope. Okay. Yep. Plus.
Are you attacking the golem?
Well,
Shia.
He's
I'm
attacking
splitting up my
Shia.
attacks. I'm splitting up my attacks.
It just takes a while for him to fucking insert every little thing.
Sorry.
I mean, man, just make macros. Macros.
I have a macro. It's the macro I'm putting it into.
Oh dear.
Alright, I think.
Okay.
That's a crit I have to confirm.
Yeah, indeed.
The attacks
Roll.
go. The
Just
attacks
roll then.
go. Oh, that works. The attacks go Shia Golem, Shia Golem.
Okay. Just roll the second d20. Also, what the fuck is happening to the music bot?
Guys, having a little die.
Urban being gay.
That's sadly not a confirmation.
Alright.
Though every attack except the last one hit.
Right,
Though
so
you need to make me 2 saves. Reflex.
okay. What's my reflex? 4. Okay.
Okay, second one.
Oh, I wrote that one. Friff.
Okay, the first one is a success, while the second one actually is a failure by 1.
Damn, son.
As you hit him, once with the axe, then you strike the golem with the other axe. The second attack was just your natural attack.
Second
natural
attack is my I'm BAB, so that was another X.
Ah. As the second time you hit with your main axe, you see Shia glow immensely purple at this moment.
Him.
Oh dear. Gren. North, east, southwest.
North, east, southwest. North.
Okay. As you land the second hit, you're suddenly stranded on an icy plain. For the rest of the party, he just disappeared.
Oh, sorry, did he just roll natural 1?
No. I will tell you what that natural 1 just did for Shia.
Fucking.
Anyone who wounds the target must save or teleport 1d4 miles.
Excuse me?
Sorry, what?
So, I
What's
think
anyone-
happening?
Anyone who
Holy
wounds the
fuck.
target must save or be teleported 1d4 miles.
I'm
Well then.
fucking. Asterios is extremely confused.
Though, the 2
Alright,
hits
good luck.
were good enough to drop him unconscious.
Well then.
As you just
Good
see
luck.
your tank disappear.
Well then.
Okay, Zeke's. That's a crit threat, actually. And that's a confirmation for Zeke's. I just casually rolled a crit for Zeke's. Oh dear. Lovely. Seeing that it was study target, so then power, then that goes off. Now with the sneak attack. Who the fuck just died? Okay, there we go.
Bruh.
Well, I remember he had study target on him, so sneak attack will automatically trigger off of it. And 2d4 plus 14, because power attack.
Indeed.
Well then. And next up, golems.
Oh god! Asbestos gets sent to Serbia! We can hear Serbian ladies in the background! What the fuck?
No.
Oh, you can finally hear them. I've been hearing them
Oh,
all
we
night.
could hear them all. We could hear them the entire time.
Fucking.
Mysteries of the North.
Asterios teleports into the middle of some guy's harem. It's extremely confused.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, the golem was like, "Oh."
The golem just walked forward where the Minotaur was standing, and then just kept on walking. Just
The golem punched me. The golem tried to punch me so hard that it disappeared.
as
My man's dead.
Jack, you notice the golem walking. You notice heavy footsteps, as well as ice slightly cracking.
Alright, well, is it in range to attack me?
It has a breath weapon.
Yes.
Well, fuck it, I'm gonna. Well, I can't tell what it's about to do anyway, and I need to do this before
Make
it does anything.
me a reflex save.
I'd rather go for flickering defense. Alright, well, I'll do that, but first, flickering defense. It rolls twice, -4 takes the lowest.
Okay. This is a breath attack. Roll reflex.
Okay. And...
Serious doesn't like the nerve anymore.
Well, Joker, it was nice having you here. Good night. Don't come back.
I mean,
See you next week.
kind of, yeah.
I mean, you have your natural sense of finding your way.
Oh,
I
that
just
was
think
rubbish.
he can run. Well, if this fight goes on for 5 minutes, I don't think he can run 4 miles in 5 minutes.
How was that?
Also, Jib, I also kind of want you to roll a reflex.
Okay.
As you just... Jack, you hear the screeching of metal as something is being opened. As... Oh! It's not feeling that cold anymore. Wait, it's not feeling cold anymore.
Give me a moment. I don't even have my reflex. Are you ready?
I mean,
Very like that.
do you have any reflexes?
I don't know. That is a deep question at +4.
Ah, okay. 1d20 plus 4. Okay,
Fuck you.
Mud, you just duck underground. As
I just picture him. It's like when Mario goes to the pipe, just like it just sinks into the ground and vanishes.
as you feel only the top of your head a bit scathed by the fire, while Jack is just taking most of the brunt of the fire. Mud, you take 10 damage.
Bro, I'm still sad about that too. With
Naka, you take 21 damage.
21 damage. So, on damage resistance and stuff, everything I've got for that will...
For fire, will be active.
Okay.
So, deduct your fire resistance off of that.
Okay, this. What does it mean, DR slash adamantine? What does that mean?
DR slash adamantine. Basically, it gets broken. That DR gets broken by adamantine weapons. As in, it gets pierced. That's it.
Oh, okay. So...
Also, DR and energy attacks are completely different things.
Righto. Okay, so... right then.
You
so
need fire resistance to block a fireball.
No problem. Let's see. So that's... Sorry, how much did you say? 21?
21.
Right, so I'll take 16 damage then. Okay.
You can take double of that to get the answer of the universe.
The answer of the universe? No thank you.
42.
Oh, shut up. Try to do math on him. Oh, you fucking
Okay.
absolute dog rapist. Right, so that's 27. I'm back down to now. Okay.
Okay. Now you kind of know where your enemies are.
Huzzah!
As I will also roll. He will take 1 turn to recharge. Tali.
Yeet. Well, I see big nigga coming from over here and big nigga coming from over here. And I'm quite far away. Let's see, do I have something? If we do a charge attack against this dude.
E.
Well, this dude. What if I try to, like, jump him and try to land on him? My dexterity is absolute shite.
That will be in acrobatics.
Yeah, with -2. No, thank you.
As well as a grapple.
I'm going to charge this dude and just yeet him with my sword. I can do that, yeah?
Yeah.
Charge. What is the rules for charge again?
+2 to attack, but -2 to AC till the next turn.
Ah, yeah.
And it's a full round action.
So, +2 to attack.
+2 to attack, yep. And you can do 1 attack, if I remember right.
20 plus 20 plus what's this? 7 plus 2. Is there any bonuses from songs or something? No?
+2 to hit.
From Rives.
Yep.
I'll use my conviction point to roll twice.
Sure thing.
Both are shit.
The last one hits. Roll
Hits
damage.
for the...
Keep in mind, you also do +2 damage. If I remember right.
Also from the charge or from the rags?
From the charge.
Almost full.
That's pretty decent, actually. As you just charge towards him, aiming directly for its heart, its legs. What part are you aiming for?
I am aiming for his kneecaps.
As you strike at its kneecaps, you can hear the sound of them slightly buckling. With just the sound of rusted metal just... Okay.
Say goodbye to the kneecaps.
Jib. You just Mario piped down back into the ground, apparently. What do you do?
I like video games, guys. I just felt like, nah,
Fun bitches collect coins.
but Mario Mushroom, is that drop? Okay, what I'm gonna... Oh, I can actually save images directly from... that is really useful. So... what I'm gonna do... oh, no, wrong one. How far away? Yeah, I'm not be able to do that one. Oh, that's what I'll do. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to.
Sabo.
So what I'm gonna do. Go a bit here. So I've taken the dimensional tear kind of class feature.
Yeah.
So as a standard action, I should be able to accept 1 point of burn and create 2 tears. So basically 2 like exit points. As long as they're
Just a whole reality.
yeah, effectively. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw this. And I've realised now this is probably not appropriate to be drawing the way I was thinking in my head. So I'm going to make a little portal here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make... Nuka, how far is your range roughly?
With my gun?
Yeah.
20 feet, but I can go further. It just gets more difficult the longer it is.
Where is this? Is the character equivalent to the actual size?
It's around the equivalent of this.
Oh, okay, cool. The bottom half, cool.
Large. It's a large size creature. What are you trying to do?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to make another portal back up here so Nuka can just run through, and then he's outside of the direct danger, effectively. And then I can walk through it as well if I want to. Here is the exit point. That is on a square. There you go. I've made them 2
You can
colours to
always
make it
push
more-
him through if you can always push him through if you want to.
That's a standard action. Will I use that as a move action then, just to fucking chuck him through?
If he allows you, then yes.
I'm just gonna kind of like shift him to the side, as in like, is he standing still in the snow? I'm just gonna move him through.
I just form a T-pose and you just pick me up by your mandibles and just shift me over.
Oh. And now you're up in the on the top bit again, because otherwise
cool.
you're not gonna be able to make your way back up there. Yeah, anywhere around there actually. Let me just double check that.
Part of me thinks if he's going through there, that he should be there.
I don't think it actually specifies. Exit on the other side. I mean, there's a lot of.
He just exits. He just exits.
Yeah, effectively. He can exit wherever he wants, like around that, not on it, really. Effectively, it's just like a doorway you can choose to go through.
Okay, and for how long does it stay there?
It stays there for 1 minute.
For a few rounds.
1 minute through
10 rounds. Gas level.
It says dimensional ripper level, but I don't necessarily take levels in dimensional ripper. I'm assuming it just means.
It's
gas
your
level.
kineticist level.
Yeah, so that's 6. So.
Oh,
6
6 minutes.
To 60 rounds.
Okay. That is your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Regear. You just see Jack suddenly appear through a rip through space-time.
Well, it's not the weirdest thing that's happened today.
To be fair,
Hello.
someone just fucking disappeared.
It's not the first time someone teleported away.
Let's see. I will do the exact same thing that I did last turn. I want to see if I can finish off this golem that's next to Zeke's. Same everything. I don't think I can get within. Nope. So, let me make my rolls to hit.
Only one of them hits.
Alright. You know, can I go ahead and, can I use 2 conviction to, well, let's see, who's next in the turn
Two.
order? Zeke's will be before him, so, yeah, we're good.
Okay, with 13 damage. You see the golem start to crumble at certain parts. Especially where you start hitting them, you see him crumble and start leaking red hot liquid.
Ah, I see. Does it just,
Okay.
like, melt the snow? Is it, like, glowing like it's magnet or
As
something?
you see the snow melt, as puffs of steam start rising up, as well as a slight part of the ice next to it starts to be molten. Next
Alright.
turn. Due to the bleed, he fucking dies. But as if by clockwork, he turns to ash as another one just comes out of the tent. Won't get me this time. Not again. As he's just gonna grab a potion from one of the tents, and he's gonna drink it. As you
But it's-
see... Go on.
I was going to say, everybody knowledge everything. What's this cunt doing?
Yeah, does this reapparating thing, is it something that I would recognize? Some spell that I'm aware of? Some ritual?
Taliban. You roll your shit.
Taliban gonna read the Quran. What the knowledge say?
Arcana?
Quick, get out the New York Times.
Taliban talimipana.
Because if I can do a knowledge arcana on this, I'd like to. Well,
Knowledge Arcana, he is just resurrecting.
can we tell how or why he
Oh,
is
wait.
resurrecting?
He's resurrecting because remember, if we die 3 times, we die permanently. Kill him 2 more times.
How come that didn't happen
Kill
to
him
anybody
once.
else?
Once, yeah, 1 more time. Kill that bitch again.
You know what? Could be. Could be. It's the closest thing we've got, but because it's not easy to resurrect. It's really, really difficult to resurrect.
Resurrection is a level 4 spell, actually.
Yeah, but does he come back with the white markings or anything like Tolly? And
You don't notice any white markings.
Alright, so it must be something else.
Hasn't he
No.
progressively becoming more monstrous though as we've been fighting them?
No,
and
that's
shit?
just Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is
He's
just
a-
Shia LaBeouf.
He's a pale motherfucker as fuck.
You know, not like the first time, you know, he was on a wall. The second time, he was on a roof. Third time, he was in a cabin. You know, Fucking- it just every
Bro.
time we take him down, we got to do it again. Let's capture the fag.
as you see him go down on all fours. And he starts lunging towards the fishman.
Gets down on all fours.
Yes. As he is gonna do 2 claw attacks. One of them almost triggers the table. The other one doesn't, thank god. But that is also a hit, sadly. For the fishman. As the fishman takes 16 damage. Let me just... Okay. As you see the fish just look at the now, well, more bestial man, just starts shouting, "Oh my god, he has gone feral. Even worse than normal." Jack, you're still blind. For 2 more turns.
Well.
Can I use the free action to shout to him again?
He's back.
Actually, I will not shout because they are too close. Too close to me. Actually, shout at your... what's this? 12... 11... 10. At your 10 o'clock.
Alright, cool. So I take that information and I get a 20 on perception to look around the place.
Okay.
It's
You
basically...
You automatically fail your perception check to look around the place.
Well, I mean here. Sorry, that's what I meant. I meant to say
Okay.
here. You know what I meant? You know what I
Yep.
meant? Come on, give me a break, I'm tired.
I'm also tired. Okay,
alright.
with a 20 that shoots. You can hear the screeching of the metal joints from around 10 o'clock.
Alright, well, my haste should still be active for the previous game.
Should be.
Yeah, because that's like 6 rounds, I think. And,
Now I'm blind faster.
yeah. That's right.
He gets down on all fours.
I'm hyper blind.
He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. Shia LaBeouf.
Alright, so, well, whatever, alright, describe to me what I can hear
You
in the
can
direction that Rachel has told me to aim.
you hear large clang sounds as well as just the screeching on metal upon metal.
Okay.
As you, whatever is out there is trying to stay in one piece, but slowly failing.
Alright, cool. Alright, well, first shot. Have you got anything going on with your... have you got your Twinkie Twonkin going now? Rags, your music?
You can't just ask people if there's something wrong with their Twinkie Twonk.
You mean they're pling pling plong?
You mean my bow?
Your fucking... have you got all your +2 shit going?
Yes, I'm inspiring the courage of my allies.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I'm super inspired by how blind I am right now. Thank God I'm not deaf. Alright, cool. I'll fire the first shot in the direction of that thing. Blam.
Okay. High or low?
Low.
Okay, you hit.
This. And... Okay, so... Do I even need to roll more than 2d6 for this? Let's see.
Just roll the damage.
Yeah. 2d6. 2d6. Blam.
As you just hear something collapse upon the earth.
Did I get him?
Yes, you got him.
Who said that?
Well,
It is
there's only
six.
one man that is edgy.
Oh.
Yes. I'm trying my
Okay.
best to do my best, Batman.
Where are they? Where's the nigger?
Where is she?
Okay, I am going to try a auto hypnosis to see if I can remember where the first golem was that shot me in the fucking heat before I fire the last two shots. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
19. And then I'm going to turn and fire where I think the golem is.
Okay.
Plus 11 from Ragsy Boy, and blam, blam.
Okay, roll me, or actually,
It's a +2.
high or low 2 times.
Gotta be positive. High.
Miss.
Fuck. God damn it.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah, that'll do me.
Okay.
I'll just reload again. Free action.
As the little fish just takes a 5-foot step away from the crazed murderer, as does the fish. It just
Fish can't
floats.
step, they don't have feet.
Okay, the fish floats 5 feet up. Dorime.
He swims in the wind.
You will have to make a new layer to represent the 5 feet in the air.
I'm not doing 5-dimensional shit. We're doing 2D. As the fish, using all the blood it has collected,
Like blood.
lets it stream down upon Shia LaBeouf. As he's gonna freeze it. Nature Sphere freeze ability. You know what happens when you soak a creature wet and then start freezing them? They have to make a reflex save to see if they become frozen. Sadly for Mr. LaBeouf, with the reflex save he didn't make it. You want to know how many inch of ice he is now under?
1788.
He is under 14 inches of ice. As he is frozen solid in blood red ice.
Hooray.
Encased in ice, Shia LaBeouf.
We put the curtain ice at Shia LaBeouf.
And with that, oh yeah, wait, can use the flying symbol for that. Zeke's being disgruntled at seeing his prey dying before he can finish them off. Just grunts. Are there any L? Is there anyone else? As he's just casually gonna walk around. Before he notices the second one. As he's gonna use the rest of his movement to sprint towards it. I need to use my black dice more often. Because that's not a crit threat. Okay, who wants to do the last honors of rolling the last dice? Because I can't trust my dice.
What do you need to roll?
Roll me a 1d20 to see if this robot gets decapitated. Okay, yeah, that does meet his AC. Shit. He just decapitated the robot of Shia LaBeouf.
Wait, Shia LaBeouf is a robot?
No, the robot of Shia LaBeouf. As, you know, when you do a natural 20, and then confirm with another natural 20, you can see if you then roll to confirm once again, because that's the option, you can see if you can instantly kill something. And a 12 was the last confirmation I needed.
Huh?
As Zeke's just offs the second robot. As he's being angry at his kill being stolen. He's using all his anime rage to just go full Attack on Titan on this robot. Tully.
Well, there is not much left to kill now, is it?
No, well, he is gonna try to kill you though.
Yeah, I forgot about the big boy.
Yeah,
I'll use my instant action to raise a stone shield in front of me. Plus 4 AC.
Okay, what is your
This
AC?
big? -2 plus 4. Currently it sits at 17.
So, at about 19 to that roll, and that's about the roll that he used to go over you. As he rolled a 36 to attack.
Oh
Jesus
boy.
Christ.
It's a big boy.
As he's gonna do 24 damage, 4 of which is fire.
Oh, finally warm.
Zeke ran up to the thing's chest, cut the nape of its neck before saying nothing personnel, kiddo. As the thing just explodes behind him.
I just like take the blow. Nice try to hug your mom that way.
As he's now gonna wait for you to attack.
I'm going
Because
to
it's
be
now
very,
your turn.
be very happy to oblige. I will take 2 attacks. Sorry, I'll make two rolls for my first attack and take the higher one.
Okay.
Okay, so no bonus to charge, but bonus from Rex. 1.
+2, yeah.
Oh, but I think this one hits handsomely.
That is a
What was
handsome hit.
And that's for my primary weapon. And for second one, I will go for a bite attack.
I see.
I will bite this thing, I don't care. I'm angry.
I'm angry.
I bite attack.
I'm animated.
I'm animated. My heart's big. I got a hot cotton gun. Ooh.
That's also a hit. Damn.
Let's see now. Great sword, great sword, great sword. 6. That's from the great sword, which is pathetic.
Zeke talks to the golem. Do you bleed? You will.
Fuck. Do you bleed? That's gross. It's racist.
Of course, fucking bite attack.
Damn. Okay. As you basically start beating it at its shins just to make it fall down. You even use your teeth to make sure it just goes down. but it stays. Jip. Hello, Jip.
What am I gonna do? Wait, why is... Yeah, there's not really much I can do. Balls.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Kinetic Blast is also a ranged attack.
Yeah, but
It's gonna take off your ranged, and your range is not is not good. I
know
mean, you
what I'm
can
gonna
go
do.
through the teleporter.
I'm gonna dig underground, and then I'm gonna like this big tent in here. I'm just gonna kind of pop my head out and see what's actually in the tent. At least I don't know what's
Okay.
actually like. If there's like ground cover in it, like a tarp or whatever. But like, this is my plan.
You can try.
I'm gonna kind of preempt the respawn of fucking Shia LaBeouf.
As you look up, the tent doesn't have a covering underneath it. So, as you dive up from under the tent, you notice that the tent is filled with flags. All kinds of weird flags, ones which have this weird windmill symbol upon them,
Oh no!
as well as just weird flags with text on them.
Oh, not had
just-
the happy windmills.
The happiest of windmills.
No, not Shia LaBeouf. Oh god, he's been stealing flags with me. Ugh.
There seem to be all kinds of different flags.
Is it just? Is it genuinely just a flag room? Is that it?
Yeah.
I want to take the one with the text on it.
Okay. Can you read, actually? I wonder.
No, I probably could, like barely. I just need to know what's text and what's the happy windmill.
The text one is the one upon a white background.
I'm stealing it for the cause.
Is that your turn?
Wait, I've moved once, haven't I?
Yep.
Standard action. I guess grabbing it would be a standard action, wouldn't it?
Nah, free action.
Okay, I'm then gonna move, like, undig out, but use the extra move action. Where I'm gonna move to, just somewhere like visible.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll be able to. It's not limited to like 10 feet or whatever. I'll move back here because it's a nice open space, and I'm gonna just come out with the flag held aloft in my bug hand.
Okay. Upon you removing the flag from the sanctuary of flags, you notice that the red crystal in the middle of the ocean where Shia LaBeouf is in just completely cracks and breaks as a large explosion happens.
Oh.
You just divided the flags.
Oh no, but
Congratulations!
You have awoken his ultimate form.
No.
oh no.
As you see the golems around you start to break down.
I found the
Here you go.
I found the off button.
Look in private.
You're finally safe from Shia LaBeouf.
I just gotta look at the flag.
as everyone who just looks at Jib, just waving the flag around, the flag says, "He will not defeat us."
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So the point of this entire boss battle was literally divide the flag from Shia LaBeouf. It's captured. It was literally capture the flag. You're an asshole.
We did it,
I
Reddit.
fucking
We did
hate
it.
you. I fucking hate you. You're a fucking
Can't believe
tool.
you've done this.
You're
Obama
banned.
didn't die for this.
Give
Obama still
your
lives.
DN card
Oh,
for
wow.
this, you delinquent, you asshole.
I can't believe this.
You know what? I can't see it. I turn around and I leave.
You can now.
Oh, dear.
Okay, make me a acrobatics check.
Who?
No.
Yes.
I refuse.
Okay, then you fail as you fall prone.
As you fall.
Because
Fucking
fall.
I'll shoot myself in the fucking head.
okay,
No,
as you're
Committing suicide is a DC 20 will save.
I'm not fucking doing anything. I'm fucking just standing here. I fucking hate you.
okay, the blindness wears off as you rub out the weird sand out of your eyes. As you notice it's ash.
I shoot God.
God has a rather high AC. You can try.
Touch attack. Fuck. Never mind. Whatever, move on. So
so
now get
what-
the fuck
I
away from
would-
here the better.
Let's
would like to-
scavenge the camp. Is there anything beside the fucking flags?
As the fishman just unsummons the big one. As you scavenge, you do notice a lot of the medallions, the coats of arms, as well as some rotten food. Another. Where was the weird shopping list?
I forgot. Can we carry shit into the pocket dimension?
You can carry shit into the pocket dimension, as you do find 3 barrels with the words "fragile" on them.
Knock, knock, smell, smell. Do you have any idea what do we roll to see what's inside?
The first, as you knock on the first one, doesn't seem anything, but as you smell a heavy smell of sulfur.
Ooh.
As you open it, you notice that one of the barrels is full of black powder.
Oh, is that all?
Come on, come here, come
As-
here.
The other one seems to be filled with thunderstones.
Fucking thunderstones?
And the last one seems to be water. Just plain water.
Delicious.
The water tastes horrible.
Yeah. I think this is the ass washing water.
The ash washing water.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass. As you look behind, you can see it on the barrel for ass.
Welcome to the rice fields,
Just,
motherfucker.
No. Tastes like ass.
Anything in these golems, like they're just hunk of metal now?
They're golems made out of gold, out of all things.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh.
The cactus is coming
It's
out.
just like
How they haven't molten is a miracle of science, most likely.
Or magic.
Or
Miracle
magic.
Science sounds like gold money. I'm smashing these fuckers apart with gold.
I just look at everybody else. Hey lads, do you want us to?
As well as you find a small pot with ash in it.
Knowledge religion.
It has the words "my ego" written upon it.
Sounds deep.
Bruh.
Okay.
So wait, did he wait a second. Did he blind Nuka with his ego?
Yes.
Blind Nuka with
fucking
his
hate you.
whip.
Ego.
Yeah, he has like a small thing filled with ash, and on the thing it says "my ego," and he threw ash in your eyes, so he blinded you with his ego.
Pull out my revolver and put it to the side of my fucking head.
Make a will
Pull the
save.
trigger, and I pull the trigger. Baby, 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 baby.
Ooh, yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Baby, baby, Tennessee too. Yeah,
As
casual,
behind
baby,
you.
baby.
Bruh.
Oh, come on! Enough with the ancient dead memes! Oh,
No.
fuck! I hate
Well then.
you so fucking much!
The feeling is new. Well then.
Bruh.
For one,
You can do that on your own time.
I'm just running back. It'll take 30 in-game minutes to run 4 miles for stereos.
Oh, okay.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Can just see the fucking sprint.
he's minotarded. He always knows how to not be lost.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
he's
happens
never-
when you're a
So he's never a
minotard.
good boy.
You can see a cloud of fucking, like a cloud of snow building in the distance and getting gradually closer.
So, do you guys want to stay here for like 30 minutes, or do you fawn?
Well, I like to talk to the little dude.
Okay.
So,
In the
what's your
meanwhile,
story, little man?
I
Is that-
am. Hello.
No, I'm Tali.
Hello, I'm Gyoten. My story long. Want to know whole
Yep.
thing or just last week? Or month or time weird in place.
Where are you from? Far from here?
Don't know
I
if
think
you
I'll-
believe. Don't know if you believe me if I say.
Maybe. I'm from different world.
I am from Rhodesia.
Ah, very nice. I am from Jonestown.
He just, upon hearing the word Jonestown, he just, oh, okay. As he's tried to scuffle away just slightly.
I take out a trail ration and share it with him.
As he just comes back slightly, as he just takes the trail ration and just keeps his distance from you.
I'm sorry, I had Kool-Aid, but I ran out.
Very funny. So, thanks for rescue, I suppose.
You were lucky. We went from the camp down south. They told us weird man here. We thought, look, seek clues. We're
Yeah,
going to paradise.
well, me was one of the last ones that thought, oh, little old Quentin here was kind of off his rocker.
What's his name? Quentin?
Yeah, his name's Quentin. Started eating people. Eventually, most of the camp fled into the mountains. Don't know. Was one of the stupid ones that stayed behind. thought I could calm him down, but no. He eats an orc, he eats a woman, and he tried to eat me.
I take out the token for the expeditions. Are you with these guys?
He raises up his belt to show one of the, to show a similar insignia. Honorary
fuck,
member.
we found one of the expedition.
Honorary member, not official. Mercenary.
Oh, what kind of honorary member?
Oh, I just telling like briefly what they were sent message for the king, how we found some remains. It's like day 9,000 in their journal or something. How we got here. Just giving the brief rundown of what we know about the expedition so far.
I think that was the research team.
Yeah, he's part of the research team.
Oh, is this the expedition that went searching for the research team, or is this the actual research team that
Expedition.
went first?
This was the actual research team. The
Holy
expedition hasn't been found yet. The only thing you've noticed was the note.
Remains of the
was-
original research. We just I tell him we like the second people
Yeah.
that have been sent by the king.
Second.
First one yeah, the first one is completely lost. We found no traces of them.
Weird. Weird. Huh. But if you found note, that must. Who was note keeper in this group? Oh, must be Celia. Oh, she did. I didn't like her anyway.
Bruh.
I was dead too. I came back. Have you seen those things happening? I point at my leg. How it's.
How you dead? You're here, standing before me. Am I dead? I might be dead. Oh dear.
Do you have any white bits on you, like big white scars?
He points at his face.
Something some new ones. Do you have memory of your face being bitten off?
Weird question, especially from lizard folk.
I pull off and show that one leg is white, the other is green, and I pointed white one. This was bitten off. See the difference?
Weird. No, I don't think I was killed in sleep. Nor when not sleeping, so shouldn't have anything white. As he just peeks inside his armor just slightly. No, nothing different. Still odd Gyoten.
Well, all Jotun, we are going not the way back home. I don't know if we can escort you as much. Do you have any means of transportation?
I can summon the big one, though I don't think he likes me riding upon him. A bit disrespectful. What I can tag along if needed.
I look at Zix. Zix, do you want to have maybe the big obligation of returning this poor noble soul back home to safety?
What is in it for me?
I point at one of the golem. I look at the others. So guys, we just give one whole golem to Zix.
Sure, sounds
And all
good.
the glory.
He killed it.
He did kill him. Also, Gren, you can pop down your character again.
Alright. Let me see.
As the cloud just stops. And golems are experimental. They might be worth pretty penny. So yeah, sure, he killed it. He can take it.
Starius just stops it.
You made
It's
this.
over.
No, I didn't make this. This was work of Clockmaker. That weird fellow, but highly skilled. He's, I think, in the mountains.
Which way in the mountains, if we can, like, maybe have the map?
He just points towards the mountains somewhere in the direction. Kinda was busy not trying to get eaten, so I don't know precisely. In
I
mountains.
pull out the map and
Oh, that's
you're
pretty
here.
good.
yep, we came over here. We shall give you and Zix supplies so you can travel safely back. Hopefully, there were some bad things along the way, but we either killed or avoided most of them. If you really in a pinch, here, and here, you can find some food.
Thank you. I will tell great things about you guys. And I will help carry this thing with your friends. I suppose, good luck out there.
I suppose good luck out there to you.
As you see, Zeke's, as well as the little fish person, carry away the golem into the distance.
Is that where the sunset is?
I cast Bull's Strength on Zix as he walks away.
They start walking faster.
Oh.
Hold on.
Well, that will last all 5 minutes.
Battle
So.
done.
I retell to Asterios quickly what happened. Zix has taken the mighty task of protecting the civilian back home.
As the weird man just kept resurrecting until a weird flag was taken out, then he just crumbled to ash.
Weird magic. I have not seen any of this. As I roll Arcana and look into the book of Alex Jones +4.
Okay.
Does anything says about this man?
Quentin.
Look, there was a weird cannibal. As you open the book, you notice a small hologram appear.
Bruh.
Look,
Bruh.
we do not talk about that man. Are we clear? As the hologram just disappears, as the book closes itself.
Point taken.
This is Asterios looks at what just happened and just goes to Dolly. Oh, weird.
Yeah. From that. That was weird. Good but weird.
Guys, I gotta head off for now. I need to go help clean out the bathroom and stuff like that for tomorrow.
Alright.
Yep.
Good to see you.
Have a good night, everybody.
Rub that shite off the ball.
Fucking better not be any shite in the bowl or somebody's getting kicked in the fucking face. Right. Have a good night, everybody.
I think I suppose I will put it back to the world map. Well then, you guys are at the Weird Fellows camp. What do you guys want to do?
Well, after scavenging all this place, probably.
I assume how much time do we have left in the day?
A couple of hours.
Well,
I assume we can make camp at his place because it's like shielded. I'll do the healing part, spend my heals to restore health on people.
And as for the
we
few
rest,
hours,
we rest for the night, and tomorrow we go to hell. 1E.
okay. Let's see, just with normal rolls. Yeah. The night goes over rather smoothly. The tents are set up in such a way that they are covering you from any, well, snowfall, any harsh winds, even out here in this north. As the day comes back again.
Yeah, also, not forget, I didn't want to expand. We give him the water and one tent, you know, to Zix and
Yep.
dude.
Indeed. As
And we put the golems in the demi-plane. Because why not?
Yeah, and tomorrow is the new day, and we have the new charge of the plane.
okay. Tali, you suddenly feel empowered beyond measure.
Fuck.
What you just deposited in that plane was 200,000 gold.
Holy shit!
100,000.
That's solid gold golems. Of course they were
Gold.
They're gold golems.
Can I officially have a golden eyes now?
Golden what?
The golden eyes, the glowing eyes.
Yes, you can have the glowing eyes.
Yes.
As you now have a credit in the world of infinite blades, you can just pick up any fucking weapon if you want to.
Now 200,000 gold worth of credit in there.
Mm-hmm. As I will suppose you guys will go to the entrance to hell.
Yeah.
As you walk towards the entrance, you see a large cave in front of you. With howling winds going in and going into the cave itself, creating an eerie atmosphere. Spooky. Do you enter?
We Asterius.
I offer prayer to Gorum to give us strength.
Asterius is gonna turn to the rest of the party and say, ready?
Ali finishes her prayer, rises up and nods her head.
Okay, one moment. Where is it? There it is. As you go in, the air around you feels a lot colder. As the sounds of every footstep gets reverberated throughout the area. As it gets darker and darker, I suppose you guys grab torches to light your way throughout the cave.
Yep. So definitely.
After walking what seems to be hours, you come across this.
Huh.
Well, that's biggins.
As you walk through...
Is that a man standing on top? Or is that just art?
It's just art for now. As you walk through this gate down here, you start to notice that things are getting a lot more sculpted and a lot more civilized. As you notice large pillars of humans, each carrying different weapons, line the walls. As you notice that a rather normal-looking staircase seems to be in front of you guys.
Old, I reckon.
Ancient. This looks way too good even for what normal, well, stonemasons can do. and this to be in a random cave.
Does it look older than my home?
It looks about as old as your home.
Asterios says, familiar.
As you start walking up the stairs, I suppose,
Yeah.
you encounter at the top of the stairs a closed door.
Any writings around it?
The door itself seems to depict a small story, actually, as the door is littered with murals.
Well, what do the picture looks like?
The mural does have. The mural seems to have depict 5 little pictures from top to bottom, left to right. Though it seems that the 3rd picture as well as the 5th pictures are damaged, as the 5th picture seems to be have crumbled away.
So first, second, third, first, second, and fourth picture are okay. Third and fifth are bad.
Indeed. As the 1st picture depicts a man with what seems to have 4 eyes, carrying many weapons, bows, maces, even bolts of lightning, and a net. As
Does he has multiple arms as well, or just all in one?
the net seems to be draped across his arm, as the bolts of lightning are on his back in his quiver.
So
As
he has two arms.
He has 2 arms, as well as many depictions of wind seems to be surrounding the picture. As on the 2nd, you notice that the man faces what seems to be a woman as he seems to throw the net towards it.
Towards the woman?
Towards the woman.
That's not a net.
Hmm? What
Just
did you
said
say?
it.
Yeah,
You said
net.
but it's-
I said net, not it. Fuck.
That he's the Fot Slayer. Allow him to work his magic.
Fair
As
enough.
upon closer inspection, you notice that the woman seemed to have horns as well as a
Barbarian woman.
You can almost
She has
say
an. She has an axe for a weapon.
she seems to not carry a weapon. Though the 3rd picture depicts her lying on the floor as the man raises the mace towards her head.
Mm-hmm.
With almost like you would almost say speed lines towards the
You can see
bottom.
movement in the picture, yeah?
The movement.
High speed thought slaying.
High speed thought slaying. As the story ends for the last and the second and the 3rd picture. The 3rd picture seems to be faded, though the last one, the 4th one, seems to have been broken slightly.
Is there like shards below of the picture?
Make me a perception check.
Perception is shite. Perception 3. 13.
13. Okay.
28.
28. You notice that upon the staircase, there seems to be depictions of the man using upon using the bolts of lightning to divide the body parts of the woman.
Well, that's needless to cruel.
So I used bolts of lightning to cut her apart.
Mhm.
That's the fourth picture. As for
Also, with the perception check, you notice that upon the walls, the statues seem to be holding one of the weapons each.
do these
One.
weapons are like the stone or they're like metallic, like like you know how they make stone statues and they put metal decorations on it and stuff.
They seem to be dressed in gold as well as mithril. As upon the pedestals or upon the statues rest weapons made out of pure mithril.
Hey, Asterios, give me a hand, lift me up. I approach the weapons. I just want to take a better look at them.
I'll
Knowledge
lift her up.
history. Knowledge history.
Yeah, sure, to see how old these weapons are mostly. They're fucking old.
Yeah, just like
This is basically the equivalent of Damascus steel.
Very old.
As in the patterns are not seen today in this and the patterns in this mithril hasn't been seen for millennia.
as a master of steel, can I like? I mean, the mistress of dimension. Can I determine how well kept are these after millennia of basically standing here?
They seem to be in perfect shape.
You should cast detect magic.
Yeah, look, detect magic on them.
Holy shit, there's magic. They seem to have some form of protection magic.
Yeah, do they seem like booby trapped or? If you try to blow them up, will they say like?
You only know that they are guarded by protection magic.
We shouldn't take them. We don't
Yeah,
need them.
probably not, but we should watch out. I'm going to like take a rope and tie them together. So if like one statue starts moving magically or some bullshit, it's limited by others. You know, like they have hands holding out weapons. And try to tie them together.
As you try to tie one of the hands together, you see that as you do, the hand starts to move down upon you applying pressure to it.
Oh shit.
As you hear a click.
Oh shit. Perception check.
Which one did you did it with? Which statue did the first, the second, third, or the?
I'll say when we stop at the picture and we analyzed, I think I did this one.
Okay, that
1, 2,
one
3,
was
4.
the one with the lightning bolts. As he just clicks.
Oh shit.
As the hand just springs back up in a slow manner.
Crap. I look around, perception check, is some bullshit happening?
No bullshit is happening.
I put
Hold
Thali
up.
down and I'm gonna go over to open the door.
The door is closed.
I look around the door. Somebody tried to climb over here or something.
Yes, people have tried to climb, though at a certain point you see that the marks, the holes in it just stop around the halfway point.
I say to them, guys, maybe possibly the clicking is a mechanism to open the doors, and we have to hit the right combination.
What was the
The sequence of
The
images.
what did the murals depict again?
It depicted
First
the man carrying all the weapons, then him tossing the net. Then, as the second picture was faded out, you don't know. Or the third picture has been faded out, you don't know. The fourth one depicts him using
You said something about a mace.
the mace upon the woman's head. And the last picture was a headless woman whose limbs were being divided by lightning.
Net, unknown, mace, lightning bolt.
Wait, it was first all
Net,
and
yeah, it was all,
Mhm.
then net, then unknown,
mace, and then lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at what are the weapons that statues are carrying?
The statues are carrying. There are 3 statues carrying weapons. One of them is carrying the lightning. The other one is carrying the mace. One of them is carrying a net, and the last one is carrying an axe.
Well, I take a look at the door. Is there any like engravings on the door? Some words, some bullshit. So
There is something written in Aklo, and I suppose that Rags could translate it if he was there. So I'm just
graciously.
He who knows the story knows the way to paradise.
Someone. Could you
Well, I
roll
can-
religion on this story?
I can roll a religion on this story and consult the book. Let's see. I just take my time to read the book. So yeah, just take my time to read the fucking book for a 10 until I find some reference. So that's 10
But-
plus 9.
Okay, with Rags, I will also allow 48 another. The story is one of the more ancient stories. Alex Jones has a chapter upon ancient civilizations in his book, and one of the civilizations had a creation myth about 2 gods. And the mother of creation as well as the father of creation. The father eventually seeing what the woman did to creation, eventually creating even the monsters in this world, felt like he had enough and stopped the god by killing her, bashing her head in, and then dividing her limb to spread about upon the planet to create the continent you stand on now.
Oh.
This seems to be telling that story. Also, there's a little note from Alex Jones saying, "This shit's fucking weird." I'm just saying, they might be retarded.
Okay, if we look at the statue, is there any other moving parts like the head or just?
You notice that all the heads have their mouth open.
I take a peek inside.
It's empty.
Let's see, do I have a twig? I must have a twig.
Though, keep in mind, the first picture also had wind on it. I see you forgot that on the picture.
Oh yeah. Do you think it might blow us off, guys, if we mess around too much? I will also I will take a rope and tie it to the big rock and to my waist. Basically tie us so that we don't fly off like.
Mm-hmm. So what do you guys do?
So do we want to risk the puzzle? With nothing better to do, I assume.
Asterios is going to go over to the statue with the net and try to do the thing to activate it. But hold on for a second. He needs to wait a moment. Did we activate the one with the what was it, with lightning bolts?
Mm-hmm. It seems to click back in place.
This is no wait. Sorry. This is the first row is what's in the story. It's the net, then the unknown, then the maze, then the lightning. So we need. I think we need to activate net first, which is the third statue.
Oh, hold on. That needs to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of going to the net first, Asterios turns around and tries to pull down the hand on the lightning bolt statue.
Mm-hmm.
It clicks.
Deactivating it, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
It clicks once again, going down, as it then goes back up again.
Spring active after all this time. It's kind of weird. I think it didn't click into the place. You look at these weapons, they're in perfect condition. Maybe they have a spring that's also in perfect condition.
Asterios is going to pull the hand down again.
Clicks into place as it
backs up.
Back up.
Asterios, let's try this. You stand by the lightning. I'll stay by the net. Jib, you stand there.
Is Jib there?
Yeah, assume that Jib is there, and Rex and Naka can stay by the fourth statue. So now everybody has something to pull and hold.
Okay.
I'll pull the net one. Then assume Jib is by the axe. He'll pull the axe one. Rex and Naka will pull the mace, and I look at last at Asterios pull.
As he pulls.
As everybody pulled and held before that.
As nothing happens.
Okay, Asterios.
The axe seems to be locked in place.
So the statue with the axe didn't move.
No, it went down, but it was locked in place.
I'm not really understanding what you're trying to describe.
As in, all the statue's hands sprang back up afterwards, but the one with the axe, stayed in place after it being pulled down. Basically, it doesn't move back up again.
Well, we'll just continue the combinatorics. We just hold the axe and then try with some other arms. X. We pulled the mace
What's
next
the
one.
story again?
It was
The
used
man-
net.
The man with the mace, the bow, the net, and the lightning bolts.
The bow.
There is no bow, but
You didn't mention a bow before now.
Mm-hmm. I did
No.
mention a...
No, you did not.
All net, unknown, mace, lightning. That's all I can see. Oh, an axe.
I was net, unknown,
I
mace, lightning. Then you mentioned an axe, and this is the first time you mentioned a bow.
yeah.
I swear to God that I mentioned a bow, because there was a quiver full of fucking lightning bolts.
You said there was a
Oh.
quiver full of lightning bolts, but you never mentioned that he had a bow for that quiver.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I mentioned that the fucker had a bow.
No, you did
Oh,
not.
I
Okay.
think.
Does any of the statues have a bow?
No, they don't. Only the lightning bolts. But there was no mention of an axe.
There was no mention of the axe. Unless
As the
that's in
axe
the.
as the axe stays locked in place.
Is there anything else lying around that we don't see?
Not that you notice.
I just look at the destroyed mural. We could not decipher anything from it.
The mural wasn't destroyed as it just faded out, as in erosion has taken place upon the mural, as that one picture has just faded beyond recognition.
Mm.
The only thing that doesn't seem to be accounted for are the gusts of wind. As I will suppose that Rags will check with the fucking knowledge check of a natural 10.
What does the gust of wind say?
The gust of wind usually mentions the presence of wind, as all the statues have open mouths.
Okay, let's try the previous one. We try to click them into position, and then we blow into their mouth.
As you do that, the door opens.
Gently, safely, without untying and try not to fall. I take a look inside. I throw one torch.
Inside, you notice a being standing in there.
Is it moving?
It's standing still at the moment.
Do we have some low light
Asterios will
vision?
move first towards the door. Towards the being.
Who dares enter?
We, travelers from south. I am Tali. This is Asterios. This is Jib. This is Rigave. And this is the Scotsman. Who are you?
I am the keeper of this place.
Can we see what it looks like?
Give me one small moment, as I will load in the map. As I just You know, Roll20 is kind of annoying moving through the player tab. As you enter into this.
Where from?
From south. Keep in mind,
That's a lot of bones.
Keep in mind, there's supposed to be another door right here.
Okay.
As in the middle of the room stands a single man.
A single probably
That's a
does it.
spiffy outfit.
I clean up your room, man. Like real talk.
Clean your room, bucko.
Fuck's sake, mate. Have you seen your floor, or is it that part of the interior decoration?
Yeah, like was the floor originally like grey, or was it? Is this just like bones over time?
Who goes upon these lands?
We said.
He said travelers from south, trying to find paradise, and the expedition that went here before, on the order of the king of Serbia.
Of Serbia.
Cernia.
Serbia.
Cernia. As the man just looks up kind of solemnly. So many have come, so many have gone. And yet, I can't allow any single one to enter paradise.
Such seems to be the fate of everybody who told us that on the way here.
You know, yeah, as he just leans on one of the skeletons. Yeah, that's kind of the case. New management.
Would you happen to, would that have to be the man with 4 eyes and 4 ears from the with lightning bolts and shit?
He just looks towards the door, just squinting a bit. No, that's just a creation myth, man.
In that case, the lich.
Oh fuck, you guys know about the Lich. Yeah.
Well, we know he created the poor girl that, well, was violently sent to oppress the barbarians outside.
Yeah, it was the only one that I drew. He was originally
Sorry, you're cutting up, man. Can you just say again?
Yeah, she was the only one I ever let through.
Oh.
As she was from this place. As I'm the one standing guards between hell and
Asterios.
paradise.
Asterios just takes a step forward and says, "Me here, one reason. Me
You're looking for the purple-haired girl, aren't you?
Immediately, Asterios kind of bends forward a bit and looks very intently at the man as he says, "Where, Uriel?"
He points back.
Behind his back?
He just points behind him, basically towards the doorway. Paradise.
Paradise City, where
Let me
the
through.
girls are green and the grass is pretty. Wait, what?
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 Asterios says, "Let me through."
No can do, big man.
You should really let him through. I cast enlarged person on.
No, don't.
No, because I think it may actually crush
Just a
him.
second. Just a second.
Hmm.
Why?
As the guardian of the gates, foreigners are not allowed in.
It's the wall.
It's the wall. How do we apply for citizenship?
Okay, we need to find a way through the border. We got this.
There's two ways. Be a citizen, or fight your way through the wall.
How'd you become a citizen?
He just looks at you, honestly. He just looks at you with tired eyes. If I knew, I would have told you.
So wait, you're not a citizen then?
The only way... No, I'm not a citizen, actually. I'm just a slave.
Why are you just standing here then?
You know, curses. As you notice that his legs seem to have large chains upon it.
How about we break you from those curses?
Can we do that? I feel like that's probably not a promise we should make before we just start.
Attempt to break the curse.
You can try. I haven't seen even the girl do that.
I will say, I will take you to a place, and we will be back here. Maybe that will break the chains.
How long?
I will be back momentarily.
You're
Is
not
he gonna go in
Look,
there and find a
I-
fucking set of keys?
Yeah, I'm going to basically. I'm going to try to teleport him with us to the plane of blades.
Dude, no, honestly, because the thing is that it may just be on the chains itself, not on like the source of the chains.
I don't think the chains are connected to anything. They were on
The
his
chains
legs,
are
not on the
connected.
wall.
The chains are connected to his legs. One chain
They
to
are
the
not.
other.
I thought that they are connected to the floor, or something.
Why would he be a guardian if he can't move?
I mean, like special magical bullshit chains that move, but only inside this room. You know, bullshit like that. I had a different image in my head.
I don't feel like it's porn.
I imagine it was literally just loose chains at his legs.
So anime chains.
They're fucking
Sorry, I
anime
had
chains.
completely different image in my head.
They
Yeah.
go
You've
into
got enough
like
to-
where it can be drawn.
I don't think
Mhm.
I don't think breaking the chain. I don't think you'd be able to break the chains with any weapon. You need magic for it.
We basically need like
Well,
some
there
kind of anti-magic sword or some shit, or curse breaking sword or some shit.
How much does an anti-magic sword cost?
A dispelling sword, you mean?
Yeah.
Let me check the.
Oh no! Wait,
Yeah,
I just
fucking
remembered
fuck.
now.
Yeah, you have fucking credit.
Just a
Dispelling
sword that
sword is
says
a plus
no.
1 weapon. Can only store or dispel magic. You might need a disruption is
Spell
anti.
magic can't remove curses.
Yeah, that's
Isn't there-
why.
Isn't there like a remove curse or some bullshit like that?
Curse be gone.
Greater dispel cons. Oh no, wait, yeah, you need to remove curse for that. If I
Take your time easily, or you can just give us the price tag if you want.
I'm actually just generally curious.
I don't think there is actually a weapon of, but I don't know precisely.
I do not believe so. But aren't you a cleric, Dolly?
I am a cleric. Maybe I can consult my religion to know some bullshit. Is there some
Don't
way
you
to
have the
remove?
ability to cast remove curse?
Oh yeah, that also sounds.
Well, let's see. I don't think I'm high enough level.
Remove curse is a level 3 cleric ability.
It's level 3 cleric spell, so yes, you're high enough level.
Well, if you is there? Yeah, I can go actually to the pocket dimension, spend the day there, and come back real. I'm not sure is that smart, or do we want to wait here so I can change spell, or for story's sake, do we want to say that I have remove curse?
Well,
You have
to
removed
be-
curse.
Thank you.
to be
Just
someone
for experience.
who got to make a gun and then like live their entire life.
Well, I ask him, "Are you alright to give me a chance to remove the curse?"
You will have one chance. Make it count.
I will take out my blade and place it here on the side.
As he just looks at you with a kind of look of fear. The last one who tried and failed, as he points to the skeleton next to him. That's all was left.
Brave soul.
Brave soul indeed. I'm just sick and tired of getting cursed every time and time again.
I will take out the red gem and try to connect to plane of blades to invoke Gorm to make this warrior free of this wretched place, waiting for battle to come to him, so he can may seek battle himself to be free, to seek his own battles.
I will give you a bonus. Though, if this fails, this goes at the risk of your gem.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, if nothing else, does this destroy destroy the plane of blades?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Might be, might not be.
Is it possible to take remaining dailies to make 3 rolls or something?
You have to make a 1d20 roll, so you can make a reroll. Roll.
So, roll 1d20.
Plus your cast 11.
Now,
So that's 12.
one more. $15 with the bonus. Ritualist.
Cast level is 6 though.
Wait, before this, I can cast All's Wisdom myself to get +4 Wisdom.
That doesn't help.
Doesn't help.
No, it doesn't help.
Level.
Though that's a 12, that's a 19. Combined with the bonus.
Maybe Rax can play us a brave tune to boost them.
Doesn't help.
Doesn't help. Caster level checks aren't applied to any bonuses except
Cannot.
bonuses that GM gives.
Does morale bonus help, no?
No, it doesn't.
Fuck. Okay.
Because caster levels are a weird one, and if you have anything that boosts caster level, it's rare as fuck because it's so powerful.
The advice from Book of Jones, no. Or maybe if I miss +1.
Maybe.
Ritualist.
Yeah.
You do indeed use the gem. As upon the first try, you see that the gem is slightly glowing, so you just pull away. But upon the second try, you just pour everything you have into that gem as you start piercing through the shackle.
I make blades come from the gem and hit and hit and hit and hit until the shackle breaks.
As the shackle breaks.
Woo! Go team.
Go Team Blades.
I wanna have little pom poms that I've made out of the shredded flags. Go team.
Though he just clutches his leg. That's first time in 2,000 years. Jesus. Really need a tan on that leg. Thank you.
We go.
I give him a hand. Thank you for giving me a chance to free you.
Yes.
His citizenship.
Go with
time, baby.
blessings of Gorham.
Blessings of Marduk be upon you.
Is Mordok.
Yeah.
Asterius will move up behind Dolly, put a hand on her shoulder, and say, "Good job."
Thank you.
As the man just barely walks out of the chamber, the moment he gets out of the chamber, he crumples to ash.
Wherever he is, he's probably better than in this wretched place. I say as I look at the skeletons all around.
I don't feel so
As
good.
the place around you starts to crumble as well.
Like the walls?
In dramatic way or just in gentle way? You know, not like
No,
stones.
in dramatic way, as the ceiling starts to collapse in upon itself.
The moment that happens, I grab Dolly and start running.
You said there is doors this way, yeah.
Doors that way, yes. But
I
now
grab-
I'm gonna be completely sorry for what I'm gonna do next.
Do next. Okay.
As the walls and the ceiling starts to crumble, you start running towards the exit as you see the light at the end of the tunnel. One large rock blocks everything off. As everything goes black, one moment.
Shut the fuck up, Doug.
You open your eyes again.
Oh no. Oh no, I was about to make that fucking joke as well.
Oh, no.
I see you got caught. I see you got caught crossing the border.
Actually, brilliant.
For fuck's sake.
And good night, folks. This is the end of the session. Don't
I can't
expect a
believe you've done
game.
this.
Don't expect a game after this.
Yeah, yes, probably.